As an administrative officer, I welcomed all the new patients to the agency. I assisted them with opening their claims and assigned their claims to the claim adjuster that best suited their needs. While I was learning the role of administrative officer, I was assigned the responsibility of assisting patients who needed to travel abroad to receive more specialized or intensive medical care. So, due to the limited availability of specialists within our community, patients who required more specialized medical care often had to travel abroad for treatment. JIPA made the entire process simple and smooth. They handled everything, and my only responsibility was to book the flight. I always felt confident that JIPA would take care of the appointments, hotels, accommodations, transportations, and any issues that came up while the patient was off island. So all the patients always had very smooth transitions. Their flights were handled with great care. They had somebody waiting for them once they landed to take them to their hotel. They had good care with their doctors. They were always very happy with the treatment and care they received. Their recovery process was always a lot better once they were treated by JIPA. Most people saw great improvement with their healing journey once they began treating with JIPA. The communication was always prompt and professional and informative. No matter how little information was available for that case, JIPA always knew what was needed and how to move things forward efficiently. What stood out the most was the diligence and compassion they showed in helping ease the worries of both the agency and the patients, while still providing cost effective care. The patients who received treatment through JIPA would often say they felt genuinely cared for. Many shared that they finally received the treatment they needed and that their recovery experience was so much better than they expected. It was extremely important because many of the patients had never been to Florida before and were entering a completely unfamiliar environment. From where I was, there was only so much I could do, but JIPA always stepped in and cared for my patients with compassion, professionalism, and diligence. The more I learned about JIPA, the more I realized that the work I saw was only the tip of the iceberg. They truly take pride in caring for the people of the Caribbean, and as someone born and raised in the Caribbean, I understand how important that mission is. I have personally experienced the consequences of limited access to medical care in the Caribbean. So, being a part of a team that helps give our people a better chance to have a healthier life means a great deal to me. It has been better than I imagined. Everything I learned about the company before joining has been confirmed through my experience working here. I always knew JIPA was caring and dedicated, but what surprised me the most is how far the team goes to help patients, both medically and financially. Everyone truly goes above and beyond, including directors, supervisors, and the patient care coordinators. What many patients may not realize is how hands on the entire team is behind the scenes. PCCs, doctors, supervisors, and directors all work together to ensure patients receive the best and most cost effective care possible. There are constant calls, follow up, negotiation, and coordination efforts happening to move cases forward every day. Being a patient care coordinator means having the privilege of helping people during some of the most important moments of their lives. It allows me to support patients through every step of their journey, from travel and planning to treatment and aftercare. What I enjoy most is making sure patients know that they are not alone. I want them and their families to feel that their health is just as important to me as it is to them. Supporting them through this journey and seeing them improve is incredibly rewarding. Change can feel scary, but sometimes change is necessary for healing and recovery. Yes, traveling to an unfamiliar place can be intimidating, but the treatment they receive can help give them many more healthy years at home with the people they love. When many people think about the Caribbean, they think about vacations and holidays. I think about home and the challenges our people sometimes face. What makes me proud is that JIPA is actively working to help improve the realities and provide better access to care in our communities.
JIPA Network, your connection to affordable global healthcare.